Nemechek have anything to battle back.
What a great drive by Earnhardt to get by Nemechek. Got him loose coming out of the corner, and here comes Elliott Sadler.
This isn't over. Sadler underneath Nemechek. Takes over second spot. The fastest car in qualifying draws a bead on the new leader.
He's gaining, but he doesn't have time, Mike. What a day in history. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
will win the Coca-Cola 300.
The stripe right there takes the white flag as he tries to deal with Tim Fedewa going into turn one.
Well, I tell you what, he's shooting nobody any credit there. You can see he goes by Tim Fedewa. Tim Fedewa's trying to hold him off. He's staying at least that one lap better, but Earnhardt had nothing to do with it.
35 Busch races, 2 victories. Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets the checkers here at Dover Downs. In his
led a lap, and Fedewa led 6. Bill Parsons led 3. One more time around the Milwaukee Mile. That's the battle for third. Purvis holding off David Green. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been the man of the day.
He can almost coast from there. You see the car, it looks like it has for every lap around here.
He's led 209 laps, and the Intimidator's son is the dominator today. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins.
final lap. White flag has been waved to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Day, Benny, if he makes it back, he will have led 141 of 150 laps.
I think Dominator's a good name for this young man. A terrific job he has done today.
Very unassuming, very almost shy to a point.
Yes, and I just said today, what a great job he's done this year. Today is just the continuation of the 1998 season for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
What an impressive talent and what an extremely nice young man. Chip off the block, he takes the checkered flag at California. Let Mike drive that car a while. White flag for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His father's best finish at IRP. Dale Sr. was a third in 1990. But the young man, the third generation driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina, at 23 years of age, looks like he is one turn away from picking up his 5th win in 1998. Crowd on their feet at Dale.
3-year-old Dale Earnhardt Jr. What bloodline, what an effort for this third-generation driver. That was Ralph Dale Earnhardt, and then Dale Earnhardt Sr., and now Dale Jr. Chip off the old blocks. An impressive, dominating performance tonight at Richmond International Raceway, and this young man waves to the crowd as the flashbulb.
Earnhardt Jr. to take the white flag last lap here at Gateway International Raceway outside St. Louis. Matt Kenseth is now 3.3 seconds back. Jeff Purvis has fallen to 8.6, and he may fall into the clutches of Andy Santerre in this final circuit. Tony Stewart holds off Dave Blaney by a narrow margin as Earnhardt rolls it off into turn 3.
And if he wins this race, he will have a 102-point lead. And it looks like he will.
37th career Busch Series start. 7th victory for Dale Earnhardt.
Got to give him Ward's done a great job with that car, though. With the problems they've had, and he's still running second. I'll tell you, he's done a great job.
White flag, Dale Earnhardt Jr. hasn't won a NASCAR Busch Series since last October at the Gateway International Raceway outside of St. Louis. Some 18 races ago, but he's going to win here today. First win of the year, 8th of his career. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins with a scramble behind them. 4/10 of a mile to go. Don't know if Jeff Green has anything for him.
I don't think he does right now.
But he's going to make one more shot at it.
He's trying to get the nose under him. Wow, what a great drive he made, but he just
gave it an effort. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins.
And here comes Dale. Look at this run. He's got a run. Dale Jr. has got him. He's under braking. Fellows doesn't have enough tire, and he may not have enough fuel. But Earnhardt locked up the right front. Oh, they touch. Big touch. contact heading into the S's. You don't want to do it there. Too much guardrail. Look at the way this turns into a tunnel. Lap car up ahead. I was listening for the motor to cut out. Didn't hear it, but right now Dale Jr. has got about a 7-car length lead under braking. Fellows has been very fast through the inner loop. Look at this. He closes right up. He's only got a few more corners. He's got really one more straightaway to take a shot and keep history for Ron Fellows. Dale could deny the sweep. Fellows won the pole in both the Craftsman Truck Series and the Busch Race. He won the truck race yesterday. He could make the sweep if he can get around Dale Jr. One more corner. I don't think he can do it. There's just not enough time. Now look at Ron, way too fast into that turn 10. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to pick up career victory number 10, his first on a road course, and he's going to deny Ron Fellows the clean sweep at
one more lap around Gateway.
Boy, the crowd's going crazy, too. They really like Dale Earnhardt Jr. in this part of the country, and they're waving and pulling for him as he goes down through there, and they also like Randy LaJoy. I didn't mean to imply they don't.
It'll be Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 11th Busch Series win in his 61st start. He'll also pick up 5 more bonus points for leading the most laps. Very valuable atop the battle for the Busch Series point standings. 4th win of the year, Dale Earnhardt Jr. going to victory lane here at Gateway International.
Right behind them. Kyle, just interesting to see what they might learn today. Jeff Gordon, Ray Aronham, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his team that would help them in tomorrow's 400-mile race.
And here's a battle for 6th position on the final lap. Left side of your screen, Jeff Burton. Right side, Michael Waltrip.
Battle for 6th and 7th. And here comes Earnhardt Jr. down in turn 3 for the last time.
And you know, you talk about Ray Everham learning. You expect Ray Everham and Jeff Gordon to learn something from the Busch race. I just hope Dale Earnhardt Jr. doesn't learn anything from this and come out tomorrow and do this to all the Winston Cup guys.
Well, they will wave the checkered flag for the 3rd generation driver for the 5th time in 1990 position. The 24-year-old defending Busch Series champion. Trying to pick up his 6th victory in 1999. Is less than a half a mile away from the checkered flag. This win tonight by Earnhardt Jr. will extend his points lead over Matt Kendleton. He comes out of turn 4, and his fans are on their feet waving. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins.
Generation driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina. White flag, last lap for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Y'all, don't you know his heart's beating harder than that car's running right now?
His grandfather, Ralph, former national champion, they called him Ironheart because he gave nothing on the racetrack. His father, 7-time Winston Cup champion, once dubbed Ironhead, and then the Intimidator. How about this kid?
He can coast on now, Mike.
Checkered flag, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is Texas Motor Speedway's 2nd.
One more lap around the 3/4-mile Richmond International Raceway. Will it be Earnhardt Jr., Terry Labonte, Dale Jarrett in the Pontiac Excitement 400? Labonte looks to the inside of Earnhardt, coming off corner number 2, but they run single file down the backstretch. Labonte's going to have to make the move. He looks inside in turns 3 and 4, and he's not going to be able to do it at Richmond International Raceway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins his 2nd NASCAR.
White flag is out. Final lap at Daytona. 180,000 on their feet, screaming wildly. 2.5 miles to go.
Just exactly the opposite of the Daytona 500. It was 15 and 8. Elliott Sadler's trying to keep Bobby Labonte behind. He can't do it. But he does move down in front of Rusty Wallace on that fast line.
All clear, all clear.
Bobby Labonte looking for some help, trying to get up there. His teammate Tony Stewart has never answered the black flag.
And they're 4 wide back between the Wallace boys.
Here they come, turn 4, final lap of the Pepsi 400. Michael Waltrip in 2nd, but it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
turn. Contact. Bobby Labonte's over. It's the big wreck on the final lap. They're racing back for the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart are side by side. This is for the victory as Jeff Burton gets in the middle of it. At least 10 cars involved in the wreck on the backstretch. Burton and Stewart are side by side. That's all Earnhardt Jr. needs to see. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the $1 million bonus here in Talladega. Will it be Earnhardt Jr.? Will it be Waltrip? Or can Kenseth sneak through for the win? Kenseth has had 2 looks underneath Michael Waltrip. But Waltrip has not yet made a bid on Earnhardt Jr. Kenseth's waving at Jason Keller behind him.
Doesn't have help.
Michael Waltrip with a bob and a weave, but not enough to get alongside. Driving a Richard Childress number 3, made famous by his father. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the start-finish line. Checkered flag. He wins at Daytona.
And here we go. 1 lap to go.
Darrell, I think if he runs the bottom, it's going to be hard for him to get by him on the high side.
Yeah, I don't see any way. I mean, they're going to lay off of him and try to get a run on him, but he's just too fast.
1 lap ago, they got that run. If Kurt Busch can get right to the back bumper of Michael Waltrip, they may have a chance at Earnhardt Jr.
How about that Kurt Busch? Whoa, how about that's what Dale Jr. Dale Jr. just said. How about that Kurt Busch?
But you and Michael are single file. They kind of stalemated.
Oh, this is Dale Jr.'s in the catbird seat now. Those guys are stalling out behind him.
It's just you and Michael. Bring it on home, buddy.
All you got to do is worry about which way to go now for Michael. Michael doesn't want to let anybody get by him.
Trying to get a run.
They got it. First and second.
Here comes Michael to the bottom, and he's going to run out of time. Earnhardt Jr.
Both races last year felt that good, and right there at the very end, I made an air pressure adjustment, screwed it right up.
Don't do that.
I won't do that. That's right.
Final lap for Dale Jr. Behind him, Burton trying to put some pressure on McCarty for second. But it has been all 8 tonight here in Richmond. He'll lead 190 of 250 laps. His 3rd Richmond win and his 5th try here. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Kunai 250.
The white flag flies. Final lap of the EA Sports 500. Spotter says keep it on the bottom. Junior will be more than happy to comply. Behind him, Steve Park being challenged by Ryan Newman for a spot. But the front 5, single file. Kurt Busch looking for 3rd. Can't do it. Ricky Rudd with a brief peek. Kurt Busch trying to find enough muster to run with him. His father won here 10 times. And now Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to become only the 2nd man in this track's history to score 3 straight wins at Talladega Superspeedway. Earnhardt Jr. to the checkered flag. He wins the EA Sports 500.
Flag and the caution. This is the race for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Well, I tell you, that was a hard hit.
This is Jason Keller, runner-up in the series last year. No brakes. Slams into the inside wall.
And he was having a great run, but we need to get him out of that car. Somebody get over and help him get out of that car. Hurry, guys.
Now, NASCAR announced at the drivers' meeting something they will do all year long, that if the caution flag comes out with less than a predetermined number of laps to go, they will not red flag the cars and restart the race. We are inside that window. So they will complete under caution. That will be the race as the rescue workers very quickly go to the aid of Jason Keller.
Mike McLaughlin is back over there too, and he took a hard lick. He hit Jimmy Vasser hard in the driver's door. There's Vasser's car.
2nd wreck of the day for Vasser. The first one, he was merely the car that initiated it. This one sweeps him up and into the wall.
Well, he got clipped going into the 3rd turn over there. I'm not sure by who. I just saw him go around. When he did, that's what blocked the track. There's Mike McLaughlin. He's out of the car. The car's pretty much destroyed.
And with it, his dreams. That was the team. As Jimmy Vassar climbs from his car, McLaughlin's was the team that had no car, no funds, nothing when the owner skipped out on its obligations a month before the 300.
See all these drivers taking hard licks when they get out of the car. They have that collar on, which is a head and neck restraint device, the Hans device.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. under caution will come to the checkered flag to score his 3rd victory of Speed Weeks, something his famous father did 4 times. 3 Speed Week wins, his 16th career Busch Series. Was angry and turned off into the garage the next time by.
But he's got to make another 2.5 miles. You can see him wiggling back and forth. You heard him say, I've lost fuel pressure. I don't have all the fuel pressure.
He'd probably like to go 2.5. He's got to go 2.6.
Oh, yeah.
This will be the longest lap of Dale Jr.'s life.
See him wiggling back and forth just a little bit, making sure keeping fuel. Pushed over to that right rear corner. Joe Nemechek in 87 right behind him.
Don't say nothing. Just get out there.
Don't say a thing. They know it's not over until he makes it back to this start-finish line, and he's about 3/4 of a lap away.
But Joe's not in any better shape. I mean, you know, those two, both of them had the same problem. Shane Meal, still running.
Now you cannot pass.
I got about 6 pounds.
Oh, he's all right, 6 pounds.
All right, buddy, just keep wiggling around. Get a good coast going. I know you can't pass the pace car, but do all you can.
That's 6 pounds per square inch of fuel pressure.
And Darrell, even at speed, you normally won't have about 7 or 7.5, right?
Right. The only problem is if it did run out, he's not going fast enough to coast very far.
Serpentine.
Down to about 5.
Down to about 5 pounds there at the end of the backstretch right here. See him wiggling it back and forth, continuing, trying to make sure fuel stays to that pickup.
He's got about a mile to go.
He's working. He's working it, isn't he?
We've never had this much tension on a caution lap before, I don't think.
He's making sure he don't pass that pace car.
This is what you call don't beat yourself. That's the whole thing right here. He's got it won.
Because every one of these guys had an opportunity a few laps to go to come top off with fuel.
He's got it made now. I believe. Heck, he'll get up. He'll probably get up on the banking now.
But if that car slows much below pace car speed,
it's still running. He's fine.
He's not going to get on that 18 degrees of banking. He can't pass the pace car, but he wants to stay right with it. Wiggling back and forth.
I can see the line. Don't pass that pace car.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it.
Jimmy Johnson got his car going. We're under green. We have another almost a lap of racing.
Yeah, I just said to myself, if they can make it around that wreck, I never believed that.
Now, Dale Jr. becomes the Department of Defense.
But you watch him, Darrell. I bet he'll hunt that yellow line. You don't want to open up the bottom.
NASCAR has called Jr.'s pass a clean pass. This is for the win.
Can he do it, guys? It'd be 4 in a row. There's about a 4th of a lap to go. Remember, the start finish line is way down headed into turn 1. It's not in the center of the track.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. Straight wins at Talladega.
Earnhardt is second. Elliott second. White flag is up. Final lap at Daytona.
And Junior just not letting let Michael get right behind him. He keeps moving around on the racetrack. Michael is on the outside of him, inside of him. He can't get a good pull on the 8 car.
Yeah, he's breaking that draft as much as he can. And the cars behind him just aren't able to push him hard enough to get to Junior. What you got here is a case of the fastest car pulling the pack around. Half a lap to go.
But wasn't that Michael just said, I can't get up to him?
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead every lap on July 4th at Daytona. His 4th consecutive NASCAR Busch Series restrictor plate win and his 3rd in 3 tries this season. Earnhardt Jr. takes the Winn-Dixie. In 2003 in the Daytona 500 and the Rockingham race in February, might he be closer to Matt Kenseth for this championship? 1 victory so far this season. Talladega back in April. He's looking to pick up his first win here at Phoenix in less than a mile. His fourth Phoenix try will result in his first victory. And his second win of 2003, Dale Earnhardt Jr. winning in the Valley of the Sun. Tony Stewart to take the white flag. We're in the final lap of the Daytona 500. Jr. took the lead from Tony Stewart with 19 laps to go after he trailed Stewart's orange Chevrolet for much of the central part of the race. Now he's got to hang on for 3/4 of a lap to earn a victory in the sport's biggest event. Stewart not close enough to make a move yet. It's all going to come down to whether Earnhardt has a bobble or a problem in this final third of a lap.
You can't get emotional yet because you've got to get off turn 4 and back to the start-finish line.
You can see it now.
The legacy continues. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the 46th Daytona 500. Can anyone draft by the 8 car and pick up the win, or will it be Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the sweep? Richard Childress Racing Associated drivers lined up behind Earnhardt Jr., but no one's been able to pass him for the last 30 laps.
And they just can't get close enough. The 27 can't close up on the rear bumper to make a run. It's not that he doesn't want to, he just can't.
Final turn. Final chance, and it's not going to be enough. After a big day and a win in the Daytona 500 yesterday, Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Hershey's Kisses.
You come back from a run like last week to possibly win this race as we have one to go. Yes, that shows championship contention.
Car really, it's awesome right now. That's as good as it gets. He's right out there rim riding.
And that was the key to Matt Kenseth last year. Make the car better as the day goes on so that the car is at its best at the end of the day.
Yeah, and they've done that today with Junior's car all day long. They just kept improving, and the weather came to them too, I believe.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Golden Corral 500, climbs to 3rd in the point standings.
Flag this time, all clear. Outside, outside.
Boy, Junior just suddenly slowed. I guess he just didn't want to get involved with anything there. Got plenty of room between he and the second place car.
He can take his time.
All right, you're the man. That thing was awesome tonight. Good call in the pit, Scott.
Coming off turn 4 for his 12th career win, Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Chevy American Revolution 400.
One more lap.
White flag.
Can Kenseth get close enough to him? Watch the back bumper.
Watch turn 3. Watch how far he goes in.
Hello. Oh, not quite close enough. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it.
Good finish.
Final lap for Dale Earnhardt Jr. 160,000 here at Bristol on their feet. Heavily partisan crowd at a place where his father had so much success. He won the Daytona 500 earlier this year. He'll add another of NASCAR's majors to his resume tonight as Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
And he lost his spot. White flag is out. Last lap at Talladega. Dale Earnhardt Jr. pushed by the car his father used to drive, the 29 of Kevin Harvick. And the veteran Dale Jarrett behind him.
Harvick did all his work earlier on the bottom, Junior.
Oh, trouble.
Jeff Gordon.
And there's a crash.
Greg Biffle. Casey Kane.
Several cars involved.
But the caution's going
No, it's still green. It's still green.
Okay.
They're still racing at Talladega.
Last lap.
They will come to the checkers this time by.
So there will not be a green-white checker. The white flag is in the air.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. looking for his 5th win at Talladega. Works his way back to the front. And Jr., where his father won 10 times.
Oh, we got a car sideways in the
Win
trail.
number 5, the checker is out, and somebody upside down. Elliott Sadler
Again.
lands on his
You're all right.
wheels.
Yeah, good save right there. You all right?
Final lap at Phoenix.
And Junior's loving this. He's looking in the mirror going, whoopee.
Newman and Gordon for second with the pack stacked up behind him while Junior gets away.
Wow, that's good stuff right there.
Is that ever good stuff?
Newman was just sliding that car up off the corner, but 24 car looks like he's got enough. Keep second. No, not that time.
After 2 straight 33rd place finishes, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s championship bid is back on.
In the air in Chicagoland, 1 to go. Junior was leading, and Kenseth had the fastest lap last time, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
It's going to be close, but I agree with you, Bill. I don't think he's going to be able to get him.
Down the backstretch for the final time.
Exaggerated on 8, but it's enough.
Through 3 and 4, Dale Earnhardt Jr. has struggled all season, but today the Great 8 goes back to victory lane. Earnhardt wins in Chicago.
You got yourself one there, buddy.
Clean racetrack. And the fans are waving as he completes his last lap halfway down the backstretch.
Went home early last week. Gonna stay up late tonight.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. for his 17th Nextel Cup victory wins the Crown Royal 400.
This bud's for you.
Junior by 2 car lengths. But Vickers is there, and he has Harvick tied tight to his bumper.
Boy, that was a mighty aggressive block there by Junior going into 1.
Darrell, he's driving the thing out the rearview mirror about as much as he is out the windshield. Now, there are those 2 short cars to the high side off turn 2.
Junior just got such a whale of a run off of the turn 2 that time. I just don't think they can get to him.
3 ahead of that group in your mirror. Everybody's nose to tail.
Junior stretching it out. That leaves 4 cars to fight for second. Here comes Yaley back, the pole sitter, trying to break into the top 4. And off the final turn, Dale Earnhardt Jr. scores his 21st NASCAR Busch Series victory.
Paul Evans fought his
car. Earnhardt in the 8. Robbie Gordon in the 88. Let's go back and take a look.
Okay, see, these guys are racing hard. Carl Edwards gets a little bit loose right there. These guys are still hard on the gas. He gets tagged a little bit by the 8 car and then turned right across from right across Robbie's nose.
Another look.
And I mean, you know, you're in a situation here, you're racing, it's the end of the race. You know, probably if that would have been lap 20, there would have been a lot different outcome, but you know, Junior saw him get a little bit loose and he started turning, and you gotta go. I mean, this is for the win.
And Robbie had said that Carl got loose on the previous restart as well. On board with Earnhardt.
Be an interesting shot. Here you go. He's got a really good run right here. Now watch Carl's car get loose. Right there he gets loose. Junior's got a good run, and you know, he gets in the back of the bumper and turns him. I mean, there's no two ways about it, but a lot of things happened at once there.
NASCAR is going to hold cars 8 and 88.
This will be the last lap of the race. White flag at Michigan.
Oh, we got somebody coming off the crash.
Caution is out. The race is over.
But remember, Junior has to maintain speed coming back around. He's just got to maintain his speed. We went through this with Biffle, whatever it was at Texas. So as long as he can maintain, there's the answer to your race buddy question. Dale Jr. breaks it at Michigan.
Before the race, Lindsay talked to him earlier this week about the pressure to win, and he said it's put up or shut up. This might be the day he's able to put it up.
And you got to say, that's the one good thing about Dale Jr. When he took this ride, he said, look, I'm man enough to take this ride because I know it's all on me. Because we know the Hendricks organization can win races. It's all on me. And that's a big deal for Dale Jr., man. That's a big man that stood up there and took that.
Big deal for Tony Ewers Jr., too. Those guys made some great calls down there that put him in this position.
9 car's going to...
Yeah, baby! Look at it, Junior! 76 races.
That white flag in the air.
White flag at Daytona. Stenhouse in the mix in the 6 car.
If those front two get side by side, that could open the door for Stenhouse in that 6. He's had a great run all night.
Kyle Busch still bottled up back in traffic. He's 11th.
It's like Logano might be waiting until turn 4 here. He's getting a run right now.
Stenhouse pushing. Here goes Keselowski.
Got a wreck in the 3. Keep digging. Keep coming.
There is a car in the wall behind them. Here they come to the checkered flag.
You got it, man.
And Earnhardt is going to drive a number 3 car to victory lane at Daytona again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins.
Buddy, white flag. One more time for me, please.
2 more miles to victory for Dale Earnhardt Jr. as the crowd stands and cheers here at Michigan.
Oh my God, I wish people at home could be here to see these people in the grandstands and to hear them. We're up here in the TV booth and you can hear these people.
Junior down the back straightaway and into turn 3 for the final time. There is going to be a party in Junior Nation tonight.
35 win is one. Hell yeah.
The streak is over. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back to victory lane at Michigan.
Stenhouse in the 17 to 3rd place.
White flag with Stenhouse up in position to challenge in that blue Ford.
You know what, Larry? I believe that tape's going to stay on there, and that baby's going to come home a winner.
Denny Hamlin has not lost a race this week. He's number 11. Keselowski, the 2012 champ, battling back to the top. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Daytona, trying to hold them all at bay.
And Kyle Busch was trying to make a 3rd line at the top of the racetrack. Boy, here they come. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We've seen a lot of passes off turn 4 to the start-finish line, but that 88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a wreck.
3rd generation star, Dale Earnhardt Jr. brings him to the flag. Checkered flag waving. It's over. It's Earnhardt.
White flag is out, and they are saluting Dale Jr. at Pocono, 2.5 miles away from his 2nd win of the season.
The strategy that these 2 guys employed to get to this point of the race, to get to that last pit stop, to put themselves in position, then to have trash on their grills, both of them, and to fight to try to overcome that. This has been an exciting race.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been a runner-up twice here at Pocono. Top 5 in both races a year ago.
Minute 2 drove it up off the tunnel.
Driving it in as well.
Off of turn 3 for the final time.
You got it, bud.
He won the season opener at Daytona. 2nd checkered flag of the year for Dale Jr. at Pocono.
Waiting if something happens.
Harvick, another big run right there. That's his strong part of the racetrack.
Half a lap to go.
Nice corner by Junior.
One more turn. Can he hold him off? He's going to do it. 3rd win of the season. Pocono goes to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Lap to go. We're in the last lap of the race.
White flag.
Next flag ends it. Checkered or yellow. Can Gordon run Jr. down to turn 3, or can Dale Jr. hold him off?
5 back. Still 5 back. No pressure.
Checkered flag, and his first Martinsville win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. takes go.
White flag. Martin Truex on the outside. Menard's coming with him.
They'll never make it back.
And Denny Hamlin goes up there. We got one all the way on the apron spinning.
Carl Edwards.
Big wreck.
Nope.
No caution.
And now there's the wreck. 3 cars hard in the wall.
Big wreck in rear. Keep coming.
Casey Mears, Ricky Stenhouse, Jeff Gordon around. Here come the leaders.
We're still green. No caution. Green. Come on, boys. Bring it to the house.
Menard to the bottom with Blaney. Junior trying to hold everybody off.
Come on, Blaney. You got one more shot. You can do it.
Earnhardt, Johnson, Menard, Blaney. Double wide behind them. 4 cars to settle it. Earnhardt trying to cover all spots. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Checkered flag at Talladega. Johnson second.
White flag in the air one more time around Daytona.
11, on the bottom. Here he comes.
They're side by side for second. 2-car length lead for Dale Earnhardt Jr. as they work their way through 1 and 2 and down the backstretch they go. Junior blocking the lower line. Does that give the advantage to the 48? Junior jumps up in front of Jimmy Johnson. To the bottom of the racetrack, Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to stay in front of the pack. They work their way through 3 and 4. Into the triumph they come. Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the bottom of the track. Junior will win at Daytona. And the big one happens behind them.
Oh my God.
You go back to 7th for Kurt Busch, who's had great speed, probably the fastest car here all weekend, the talk of the garage. Qualified well, had a penalty on the original start for beating the lead of the start-finish line, recovered well up to 7th, just running out of laps, needs to try to finish this race under green.
And the 2-car Keselowski, these guys came in here pretty much in a must-win situation. If there was a big wreck with a lot of other point guys, maybe they could point their way in, but they have to be thinking about wins. Currently right now running in 9th, that's not good enough. They've got to find a way to get to the front. They really haven't shown the speed much this weekend. They're going to have to make improvements if the track's able to drive.
Probably the most pressure coming into the weekend was the 19 of Carl Edwards. He entered just below the cut line, has had a great race, ran in the top 5. The problem with him, Martin Truex Jr. has also had a good race. Currently sits 5 points below the cut line. Has to try to outrun Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah, Martin Truex Jr., you just spoke about him. He's down in 14th, but good for him. Carl Edwards is 12th, and that's who he's really racing. So as long as he's able to keep Carl Edwards in his in his windshield and keep him close, he's going to be okay. The question is on these restarts, can Carl pick his way through and pick up some spots? Can Martin keep up with him?
Flag in the air trying to deliver here in Richmond.
Ty Dillon said, isn't it official yet, Adam? I got a half a lap here to try to do something with Dale Jr.
He's dominated the afternoon. Never won in his own equipment. Junior with 3 career wins at Richmond. Last start here came in 2002. Whoa. He hasn't forgotten how to do it here. Dale Jr. wins at Richmond, $100,000.